Hello, okay. This should be part 3, I think, yeah, of how to prevent copper losses occurring in transformers so that, there's less electrons escaping because the wires are too thin, and then it saves current. In this video, I'm going to prove it saves a little current using 2 of these. Now I've got 6 light bulbs hooked up here, and yeah, they're all in parallel. So 3 lamps, and this bulb is 40 watts, and the other 5 are 60 watts, and equals 340 watts in total. Before I was working with 200 watts, I think, or 240 watts, I'm not sure. Okay, now I'm going to make a couple measurements here at the end, and here's my diagram. And I'll just show you here that voltage at the load for 340 watts is 122, and for 120 watts is 127 volts. And the last 2 videos I was using around 124 or 25 volts. So the more watts you use, it'll lower the voltage a bit. So I'm going to get up to about almost 400 watts. I'm afraid that's going to go below 120 volts AC. So if it does, I just have to vary these capacitors somehow, the value of them. So this shows what's coming out of the wall for each wattage. And this is for branch, line C and D. C is current coming out of this transformer, and D is coming out of the second transformer, and that's these points here, C and D. They're just connected in parallel to this top part of the load devices. So you can see those current measurements there. And then down here, 1.48 plus 1.29 equals 2.77 amps. And there's 3.27 amps coming from the wall, as I measured right up here. So that saves a little bit of current, not a lot, but it's starting to save current. Now this figure here I got from 120 volts right there, and the 0.41 from there. Yeah, add those together equals 0.99 amps. But it doesn't save any current because there's 3.27 amps coming from the wall. So the higher the load device in watts, the more current it saves, which is really good. Because these transformers, they use up a lot of current themselves. So, okay, I think that covers everything about that. I want to mention though, see this T2 has a long cord attached to it. It's wrapped around here. And this one I cut it off short because I had it earlier. It's much older. And that will make a tiny bit of difference in the loss of voltage and current. But it's like negligible because the wavelength is so long. You know, the phase difference when you add the two together is going to be so tiny. But it would be important, you know, be using long distances. The wires should be the same. Now, the difference in measurements between C and D, see, 0.41 and 0.58, and 1.29 to 1.48. So first I thought C was caused by the older transformer, which is this one. But no, it's not that. It's caused by capacitor C1, which is this guy. Now what happened was I connected the outputs of these the wrong way somehow, and it caused a surge in current, and these capacitors got really hot, both of them. And so I turned it off right away, and you know, it kept going on the ends of one of them with a pop day. There's no very little danger of them catching on fire, you know, because they're not shorting out. Just pressure builds up or something. Okay, and yeah, so I want to talk about. So you know, when I'm going to replace them later, and you see the difference, just do the one. And when I have higher load device, the voltage goes down at the output, then I'm going to have to get different ones anyway. So I got a lot of experiments to do here. So now I'm going to turn it on and test the voltage here. At the outputs, across the load device. There you are. A little buzzing going on. Oh, and it measures 121.16. Yeah. 121.16. When before it was, oh yeah. No, 122.8, yeah, for 340 watts. So now we'll just quickly measure the current here. If we can do this with one hand. Okay. No, I'm going to need, I'll just set this down for a bit here. That got going the wrong way. I'll scratch my... No, it's not going to catch it anyway, but it's okay. Oh, I better not do that. Okay, so you can see a little bit. Okay. It measures there it is. It measures, looks like 1.42. So Yeah, okay, on here. Oh, I got the tablet upside down here, so I'm confused. There it is. Oh, it's upside down when I. Yeah, it's gonna be upside down when I upload it. Here it is. Yeah, it measured 1.42, but yesterday is 1.48. So let's do this again here. This is so difficult to see. Okay, there it is. 1.45 it went up to 1.44. Okay, so I guess that's all I have to talk about for now. Except next video I'm going to hook up this heater here. It's real cheap. I got it from Home Depot, probably. As cheap as $19.95. And I think it's made in China. That's why. And the low setting is 750 watts. So I'll be able to run it on these two. But I'll need another one when I use it for 1500 watts. And it's possible I could just use a straight through branch through here, like in diagram 3. But I'm going to still need another capacitor, I think. Hook up to that. So I have to experiment with both of them. 2 plus a straight branch or 3 to see which saves the most current. And it could be the straight branch because these transformers are going to take more, absorb more, draw more current from the wall. So, okay. This is quite a long video, about 13 and 25 seconds. Thank you for watching.